Hello friends and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, I'm John, and this is Satisfactory. I've not done anything except put together a little production line for biomass. Turning leaves and wood into biomass and then the biomass into solid biofuel. That's all I've done. I have come across over here to the other side of this lake because up here we've got that wreck that I said I was going to look at last episode and then completely forgot about. It is protected by, it looks like, two of those bee things. So let's see what we can do. Get rid of that one, back off. Where are the bees? There they are. Let's heal up a little bit. Don't need a chainsaw just at the moment. So let's fill my face with nuts. There we go. Right, and I'm going to ignore the bees and just attack this thing. There we go. Easy enough. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the one I want. Okay, so we'll pick up the remains. Now, what have we got in terms of loot? Screws. Looks like circuit boards. Heat sinks. Quite early to get heat sinks. More circuit boards. Copper wire. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what do we need? 30 megawatts. Wow. Okay, I don't know if I've got 30 megawatts spare. Let's go and have a look at the base and see what we've got in terms of power over there. Okay, we have 220 megawatts available and we're using 20 of them at the moment because obviously everything is full and is therefore stopped. So, let's drag some power out. I mean, we can obviously demolish this line once we're done with it and get those resources back. Oops. But we might get something useful, possibly a hard drive. We are going to build the MAM this episode. I've got the resources already with me to do that. So we'll... If we get a hard drive, which would be nice, we'll set up the MAM immediately and get to work on that. There we go. What have we got? Hard drive. Excellent stuff. Okay.
Data on the hard drive has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Thank you, Ada. Okay, so let's get back to base and put the MAM in. As I say, I've already got the... I think I've already got the resources for that. And I've already set up a little space for it next to the hub. So, MAM. Going to pop you in here, I think. There we go. Right, what can we look at first? Organs. Let's research some organs. There we go. Do I have any hog parts? No. But I do have some of those. Just checking. I think that's everything I need to put away. Oops. So, just quickly research those. There we go. So, bioorganic properties. Organic data capsule and biomass. Okay. So presumably we can now make food. I don't know if it's food, but it's protein of some description. We'll put that back in there for now. We'll figure out what to do with that as and when. I'm going to put the circuit boards and heat sinks in here because we don't need those. Let's set that to cook. At this point, I will fill up. This is the little production line that we've got set up, so I'll pop our leaves in there, and we do have some wood, but it's not going to be a lot of use, I don't think. There we go. And that's filling up our hopper here with solid biofuel, so we should be okay for that. Right. Now, what else do we want to do? We want to set up a production line for reinforced iron plates. Now, that's going to require turning some of the rods into screws first. Yeah, so it's just metal plates and screws is what we need there. So, where am I producing iron rods? I think it's over on the second lot, isn't it? Over here. Come on, up we get. Really need to sort out a better way of navigating this area, but it'll do for the moment. Okay, so we've got rods being produced here and up here. So, if we take the feed from up here, what is that producing? 60 iron rods. Now, if you're going to make screws, what do you need? 10. Okay. So if I take the feed from 2 of them, that will feed 3 constructors making screws, which will be 120 a minute. Okay. Okay. Did you just lose all of those? Oh, you did as well. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it's not like we've got a shortage. Okay. So, if we're taking the feed from 2 of these, we need a merger, and it might as well go in here, like so. Okay. Now, where are we going to put the machinery for this? That's a good question. I'm glad I asked. Okay, okay. This is going to look a little weird. Yeah, that's okay. Right, we'll just build out like this. Obviously, if we get to the point where we need to clean this up, we can just rebuild a lot of this a lot more efficiently. So, you can come out all the way to here. I am absolutely not going to have enough resources on me for this. Nope. Right, let me stock up with resources and then I will be back. Okay, so as I was collecting resources, it dawned on me that we haven't unlocked the assembler yet, and we're going to need that. So, I've put together the resources, we have everything we need, so hit the button.
Milestone reached. More complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Thank you, Ada. The other thing is that our mam has finished cooking. Okay, what can we get? Alternate iron plates or cast screws. So making screws directly out of ingots. Ooh. Or an alternate bolted iron plate, or making them out of plates and copper wire. Oh, you know what? I think that's better. Oh, I don't know. Yes, I'm going to go for that one. The cast screws. Okay, so cast screws. That means that we need to redesign just upstairs. That's all we need to redesign. That's a lot easier. Okay, so really need a better way of getting around here, and I've just missed. Okay. My inability to navigate notwithstanding. Okay, so these are all currently producing iron rods, and we could just get these making screws, couldn't we? Or at least these end ones here. There we go. We'll take that out of there, and then... and then we're going to need to clear off all of these iron rods. Oops. There's probably a quick way of doing this, but never mind. I'll do this until all the iron rods are gone, and we're getting some screws out of here. Right, there we go. I've also, as you can see, I've put in a craft bench up here, just in case. Now, assembler. I have put together the rotors for it. For now, we might as well just put it in here. And we're going to reinforce iron plates. We need 60 screws a minute. We are producing 100. Okay. Okay. Not ideal. Okay, we also need 30 plates. Now, plates are being produced down here. And we've got 20 being produced here. Oh, why is the maths never easy? Why is the maths never easy? Okay, so we need 60 a minute. Ugh. I don't know. Right. Okay, so what I will do is just set up one for the moment. So it's going to be overloading. But that's fine. So we'll take the feed from two of these... Whoops. Two of these constructors here. And we'll merge the... Oh, hang on, let me... There we go. Build some flooring first. And we'll merge them again coming this way. Like so. And then we will... Okay. No, we can do this. What have we got? 40, that's fine. Mark 1 conveyor lift. Oh no, I don't have any iron plates. Mark 1 conveyor lift. We'll put it here. And then we will drag it upstairs. And we will feed it behind this other one, I think. like so. There we go. That should be fine. And then we'll just bring this all the way along. Do, 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 do. Where is it? It's there. Like so. Okay, and now we're going to need to connect that conveyor up at the bottom. Probably should have done when I was down here. Oh, and it's in the wrong... Right, is... Ah, don't you dare. Ah, I can't see a thing. Oh, it's all going brilliantly. Okay. Let's not fall off again. Oop. Right. That's where we want it. And it can connect up. And I still forgot to connect it up down there. Never mind. Okay, here they come. Brilliant. Right. So that's all set up. We just need to bring some power across. We'll give ourselves plenty of connection points up here. Okay, and you should now be producing those. You're being overloaded. That's absolutely fine. If we can get ourselves any slugs, we'll pop one in there and just adjust that to match the flow, really, as much as possible. Okay, so that's that. Next. I mean, probably building the space elevator would be a good idea, but we're not making any of the parts yet, so not to worry there. What else do we need to be producing? I mean, ideally, we should be producing screws anyway, shouldn't we? So, let's make sure we don't lose anything here. Change the recipe to the cast screws. And turn it back on. And we'll do the same over here. Turn it off, take everything out. Change the recipe. Oh, no. And put them back in, and turn it back on. There we go, right. So we are now producing all of the basics, really, I think. So let's go and have a look at our hub. See what we can do over there. I don't think there's anything else we can research at the moment. But I will have a look. The sounds have changed. And it's... I say the sounds have... They've updated the sounds, I think. Either that or the sounds around here are very different to the way they were, in the other area. Which is entirely possible as well. But there's a kind of background hum that sounds like the start of one of those alien artifacts when you get near to those. Just that sort of slight background noise. And there is one up there, but I don't think it's actually triggering. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway. Next hub upgrade. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's going to have to be the resource sink project, I think. And we can probably... Well, we do some of that. I don't have enough iron plates, although I do have a lot of iron ingots on me. Alright, I'm going to turn all these into iron plates and what have you, so that's going to take me a few minutes. Okay, so got everything up together. So let's fill this up. There we go. And that gives us access to the resource sink, which is nice.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Thank you, Ada. Right, and I have also researched... Where are we? The bacon agaric and the beryl nut. There we are. Don't yet have any pale berries. Haven't found any yet. I'm not sure this is the right environment for them. But, and I've just realised the MAM is around the wrong way. Never mind. Okay, I have filled up the biomass burners because they were running low. And I did go on a very brief biomass hunt. There we go. They should all now be roughly full. Yeah. That's okay. So we're not using a huge amount of the power available to us at the moment, so we're not chewing through a lot of fuel. But that is going to change fairly soon. Now, we need to think about... Yeah, thank you. Getting the space elevator built. And I have no idea where we should build that unless we have a raised platform over the water here. Give us enough space to access the water when we need to draw that off, but build out across the top of it. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? I mean, can't think of a reason why not. Okay, so we might as well come from here. And really, we might as well just go straight out, aren't we? Okay, now how big is the space elevator? How much room does that take up? I mean, a lot, obviously. Let's try... Let's try this. Let's try 10 by 10 foundation. Oh, no. I don't have enough metal plates. You're kidding me. Oh, well, okay. Let's go and get some metal plates. And then I'll put this together and I'll see if the space elevator will fit. Right, well, as you can see, I have built the platform. Well, you might be able to see it behind the blueprint. And it fits. It looks like... What are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... About 7 wide and about the same back. So I'm going to put it... Right, as far back as I can. Which is about there. And roughly... Do I want it central or do I want it further that way? Let's put it there. Yeah. It's going to have to be there. Okay, and there it is. The space elevator is complete. We have our first space elevator objective. Here comes the elevator itself. So we've got our first objective part. We've got those smart platings, which I genuinely can't remember how to make them. I think it's reinforced iron plates. There we go. Reinforced iron plates and something else. I mean, definitely something else, but what? No, I genuinely can't remember. Okay, well, let's dash up here to the assembler, because it will be in the assembler's menu. Because that's what we're going to need to look at next, is setting up that. It might be just something like iron rods and reinforced plates. Genuinely can't remember. Let's have a look. Well, let's grab those while we're here. Smart plating is... Oh, it's rotors. Okay, so we need to set up a line for rotors as well. Okay. That will be next episode then. So rotors is screws and rods, isn't it? Well, we can convert these straight into rods. Into screws, rather. And then connect up with the lower layer there, which is making rods. If I can probably just feed all of those around to another assembler here. Yeah, well, that'll be next episode. Okay, it's a bit of a slower start than I was expecting. I was expecting to sort of rattle through this bit and get on to the more, you know, impressive stuff and the newer stuff. But I'm trying to sort of future protect against the hideous mess of spaghettification that we got in the last game. So I'm taking it a little bit slower, trying to be a little bit more methodical. And I'm already thinking we're probably going to strip a lot of this out. I say a lot of this. This assembler is going to come out. And we are going to have a kind of central storage unit for everything. And then we'll just take from that storage unit what we need, rather than... So, as I say, at the moment, these are not... these machines are overproducing for what the assembler needs. Yeah, it's getting 100 screws a minute, and I think it's getting 40 plates a minute. So, we don't need it to be doing that. That's just inefficient. And obviously none of the stuff from any of these constructors is going anywhere at the moment. It's just... Yeah. It's just sitting in the constructors waiting for me to pick it up when I need it. So we are going to need to sort out some kind of storage. And since we're already building out over the lake there, I guess it kind of makes sense to have a storage unit next to it. Maybe? We don't have the big storage containers yet. Let's go and have a quick look. We're not going to get those until after we've done the smart plates, because that will be in the next level of hub upgrades, which we can't do until we've completed phase 1. So... Yes, next episode then we are going to be looking at setting up at least a temporary supply line. Yeah, we've got everything except the jump pads. Okay, so yeah. We're going to be setting up at least a temporary supply line to produce those smart plates, just to complete phase 1 of the space elevator project. And then we'll want to look at maybe setting up the starters of a storage unit. So that'll be next episode. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do give us a like and a subscribe if you have. Obviously it does help the channel out, and I'm trying to help the channel to grow. Please give us any comments down below. Let me know what I've missed. I think it was David. Yeah, it was David in the comments said that if you hold down, let's give you an example. So this is just laying the foundations wherever you want them. But if you hold control, it snaps it to the world grid, which means you can just align all of your buildings the same way. You're absolutely right, David. Thank you very much for mentioning that. I have been doing that. These buildings are all on the the world grid. So we should be able to connect up without any problems. But I don't think I mentioned it whilst I was recording, so thank you for pointing that out. And again, thank you very much for watching. Please do join us next time. Until then, I've been John. This has been Satisfactory. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.